Tinkerbell can go into that and then be healed to draw 2 cards, so I think that's what we want to do. Tinkerbell's going to challenge into that. We don't want to quest yet to give negative because we want to be able to draw some more cards with our Rapunzel. NANI? This is Earl Meister's Lemon Lime Mufasa. He might have updated it because I copied this deck from him a while ago, but I'm excited to try it out on some ink table right now with y'all today. This is the Emerald Chromacon. During your opponent's turn, whenever one of your characters is banished, you may return chosen character to their player's hand. So if they take out your Mufasa, not only are you top decking a card, you are also going to be able to bounce one of their cards. Removal at its finest there. This Anna, we've talked about. And Earl Meister seems to really like this Anna. It's got a kicker to pay. So yeah, you could play it on 3, or you could play it on 5 and pay the 3 and then pay the 2 as a kicker to either banish damage chosen character. Chosen character gets 2 strength this turn, or each opponent chooses and discards a card. It's discard, or it makes a buff Mufasa, or you just straight up remove one of their cards. I like it. Anna is what's up. The only reason why I'm not playing this at League today is because it has the Clarabelles, and I don't have 4 Clarabelles. I have 1 Clarabelle, but I don't have all the 4. The Churn box here to recycle everything back. You're welcome can draw you cards or your opponent's cards. Lyle is a little stinker. If you haven't seen this card, ew, yuck, dude. We gotta talk about Lyle Tiberius Rourke. Well, now you know when you play this character, chosen opposing character gains Reckless during the next turn. That means that they can't quest. And they have to challenge a Fable. And then this ability is the little stinker one. Thanks for volunteering. Whenever one of your other characters is banished, each opponent loses 1 lore. I had a person throw 2 bonsais into my Robin Hood the other day with a Lyle on the board, and I lost 2 lore because their bonsais are banished by my Robin Hood. Crazy moves. But that's what Lyle do be like. I like it. It's very toolboxy, like with all these like 2-ofs, 2/2/2. 1 Hades, kind of spicy. The Sir Hiss is spicy. All these 2-of decks, like it's just a toolbox. You kind of can mulligan for what you're going up against. Without further ado, let's play on ink table together.
Things that we learned in this video: 1 Lyle on the board is a mood. 2 Lyles on the board is a whole attitude. And number 3, Bonsai is the MVP. I don't care what they tell you. Bonsai is what makes this deck crack. Bonsai's the MVP.
We have Lyle, and I think we want to keep Lyle. I think we're gonna ink Clarabelle right away because she's a 4-of. We're not going to be able to sing this for a while. This is just an aggro card. It can go away. I think this is what we're keeping. Mulligan those 2. Grab another 2. We got a 1-drop, which is good, which is perfect. We are going to ink our Clarabelle and play our Queen. And then pass the turn. They ink and play their Hook. Now it's our turn. I wonder what we're going to do. We have the Shift Queen. But we also have a Bonsai. We also have a Hiss. We're going to ink. She's evasive, so I like that a lot against this deck. Going to ink that and then play our Bonsai, and then we're going to pass. Maybe we should have quested that so it would have traded. But this way, we only take 1 damage. There's Churn box followers. We take 0 damage if we shift the Queen. We're going to ink a Queen. Play the Queen, shift. She's going to quest. Give negative strength to the Hook. Give positive strength to the Bonsai. Bonsai is going to challenge so they can't take out our Queensy next turn. And then we pass. We'll see what they do with their Churn box followers. I have a sneaking suspicion they might take out our stuff. But they just questioned. Oh, they did take out our Bonsai. But that's okay. We're up at 3 ink. We can go for this, or we can make him reckless. Yeah, I think we're just playing the long con here. We're not going for this. We are going for our Tinkerbell. We will give evasive to our queen. And we're going to quest the queen. It's going to give -4 to him. Buff this one and pass. And then when we pass the turn, it all changes anyway. They quest their Bog. Play their Cusco. Quest their Lawrence. And if this was a real player instead of AI, they probably would have drawn a card off of this and taken out our queen. But I don't know. Tinkerbell can go into that and then be healed to draw 2 cards, so I think that's what we want to do. Tinkerbell's going to challenge into that. We didn't want to quest yet to give negative because we want to be able to draw some more cards with our Rapunzel. We're going to heal 2 damage. I got to grab my keyboard. Keyboard! We press the number 2. Boom. That's how many we want to heal. We get to draw 2 cards. We will ink this Clarabelle. And just for posterity, we will play this Clarabelle. Do we want to pay 2 ink? No. I think we pass here. Why wouldn't we quest this queen? Why wouldn't we do that? That seems like a bad decision. They're up at 9 lore. They quest their speed. That's 11. I think Rapunzel is going to sing. On their Lawrence is the worst thing. I don't know. I probably should have used that to draw my own cards, but I didn't. And then we are going to play our Mufasa now. Quest here. Give Navigator Strength to the Shmi. Buff our Clarabelle. We're not questing. Tinkerbell is going to challenge into the Shmi. Take it out, take no damage. And then Clarabelle's buffed. So we'll take that out. It'll let them draw a card, give them lots of options. But that's okay, we did our removal. They quest their goat, play their Zeus. They go after Tinkerbell, which I don't blame them. We are going to quest our queen. Negative the goat. Buff the Rapunzel. Rapunzel's going to take out the goat. Play a Lyle. Reckless goes to Rabbit. And we're questing. Quest. There's a Cusco, and I think now we're set. They lose a lore when they take out one of our characters. I really like damage-based removal. I really like steal. We are going to play another Lyle to give that reckless. Quest queen. Put a negative. Put a buff. Rapunzel's a powerhouse. Then we're going on our quest. We don't really want to exert the Lyle, even though they'll put us in win territory. I don't know. We want them to lose lore. But we definitely should at this point in the game. You want to go to 18. You want to be able to close out. It's a Clarabelle. We're going to play it. And then we don't pay the kicker. It's all over now. We will quest it out with our Rapunzel. And quest it out with our Queen. And that is it. We do have to buff something and give something more strength to end the game, because it is a mandatory trigger and the game state check does not look for lore total until all abilities in the bag are resolved. Yeah? You gain lore, but it's during the thing. Whenever this character quests, I think that has to resolve before you win. Because the game state check doesn't see 20 until the win challenge. Win quest? It's win quest. That's a weird one. It doesn't matter. It's just, when does the game end? Anyway, thanks for watching. I like this list. I like playing Lyle right now. He's a little stinker, dude. You should play him. You should give him a shot. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you literally tomorrow.